For the month of February, we're going to be dividing by 2. That's the student goal. And the focus here is going to be not on counting by 2s to see how many 2s fit in 10, but instead by halving. They know their doubles, low doubles and high doubles. We really want to talk about when you see divide by 2, just means to cut it in half. So you're going to warm up with some frogs. You'll need to grab, and I would have each student take a turn. So if I put out 6 frogs, ask the first student, can you take half the frogs? And they should be taking 3. If they don't, if they just take 2, you're going to say, wait, do you have half? Do we have the same amount? And then just change the number for the next person. So you might take away 2, you might add 4 more, but just keep it an even number and just say, take half the frogs. Take half the frogs. I kind of keep it lower. I don't put like 20 frogs because that takes too long, but you're just trying to get them to be thinking about half, taking half. You have 4, I have 4. That's your warm-up, real quick, real easy. And then you're going to give each student their own lily pad division mat. The reason we're going to do that is you're going to give each student 2 lily pads. And again, have them, you could give them the frogs, you could have them, you could write an expression and have them grab the frogs, but essentially we're going to do the same thing, but they're going to be putting them onto 2 lily pads. So if you have 4 frogs, how many would go on each lily pad? Hopefully they can see that. For the higher numbers, they can simply, they can count by 2s as they put them on if they want to, but essentially, like if they have 18, we want them thinking like, oh, 9 plus 9 is 18. So that means 9 would go on this lily pad, 9 would go on that one. And then you can have them link the multiplication equation to it as well, just to kind of link those two together. So if they have 6 divided by 2, and they grab 6 frogs, they can hopefully do like 2, 4, and then there's 6. 6 have been passed out, it equals 3. And then you can say, well, what multiplication expression would this be? And they should be able to tell you, oh, it's 2 lily pads with 3 on each lily pad, and there's 6 all together. So that's linking the 2 together. So practice this quite a bit until they seem comfortable with halving. And then when they're ready, you can start to use the area and visual cards and also the bar model division cards. So I would do this last. This is most abstract. This is a little bit abstract. So if they seem really stuck, you can certainly give them the card that matches with it. But this gives the answer. So what you want to do is put these out one at a time for each student. Give them one to try. But it tells you the area is 4 and there's 2 rows. So they have to figure out what's missing. You could also put tiles out and have them build it if they need it. But for the most part, most students are going to be really set on this by now. So here the area is 8 and there's 2 rows. What plus what equals 8? Here's 12. What plus what equals 12? So have them be thinking about that. Again, get out tiles if they are struggling so they can build it. But really you want them just to answer as many of those as possible. And then move on to bar model division. This is just another representation. So if the whole thing's 20 and it's split in half, what would be in each one? So hopefully they'll say 10. There's also division expressions. So you can have where you have them solve. You can also have a matching game. So you can put all the cards out and have them match the ones that go together. There should be an expression for each bar model card. And that's it for dividing by 2. You're going to just keep practicing in multiple ways. Move on to more abstract ways once the division practice seems pretty obvious with the tools. And hopefully they'll be dividing by 2 by the end of February.